Title of this story is, Am I the Astronaut for Refusing to Give My Boyfriend Gas Money? My 20 female boyfriend, 23 male, have been dating seriously for about 6 months now. He lives about an hour away from me, which was never a problem in the past when we've drove to see each other. Recently, he has been working a lot and has been asking if I could drive to his place more frequently because he's usually very exhausted as he works a very physically demanding job. Me, wanting to be an understanding girlfriend, has had zero problem with driving to see him, and he is truly my favorite person, and I love seeing him. Side note, neither of us are financially unstable. We both have great paying jobs, both have willingly supportive families if we ever needed help. Well, this changes things. I think I drive to his place far more often, and I have never had a problem with the drive taking up all my gas, unless there is massive amounts of traffic that causes me to be driving for almost 3 hours on my way back home. But even then, I'll just buy my gas myself, and I have no problem with it being wasted on him. Last week, I had a talk with him asking if he could possibly drive up to me this time, as I had an incredibly busy few weeks ahead, and would really appreciate it, as we haven't seen each other in a while, since I haven't driven to see him in a minute. He agreed in a very sullen tone that kind of irked me, but I remembered that he is very consistently exhausted from work and brushed it off. Until yesterday, the day we agreed for him to drive up comes, and on his way to me I get a call that consisted of him complaining about how this drive took up a lot of his gas, and he said, quote, "You need to pay me gas money for this trip, for here and back." I, being confused, asked, "Is there a lot of traffic?" He responded, "No. Just driving all this way has sucked up all my gas, and I feel like it's only fair for you to compensate me." I reply, "I get that, but I've just never personally asked you for it before." He responds, "Well, if you did, I would." I said that we would talk about it once he gets here, trying to avoid a disagreement, but instead he decides to hang up on me, and I guess turns around. I check our shared Life 360 about 30 minutes later when he was supposed to get to my house, and it shows him already almost back at his house. I tried to call him multiple times, but he only texted me that I was being unfair and ridiculous. Am I the astronaut? I think we got it right, y'all. I think we got it right with NTA, and it wasn't even the kind of situation that we were talking about where it was, he's going to bleed you dry and destroy your credit. No, he's just a dick. This is way easier. He's just an asshole. Oh yeah, I want you to, of your own volition, drive up to see me, and when you drive up to see me, you will pay for it. The whole, if you had asked, I would have paid for it is bullshit. Him asking you this, I feel like, is a signal that there's something else going on. He's got a reason to not 100% want to come see you, not want to spend time with you. What would make that okay? I can't imagine doing that while dating somebody. You've been dating seriously for 6 months. 6 months is still pretty early into a relationship. Can you imagine if I had asked you to pay for my gas when I came over to see you, and 6 months after dating? No, we wouldn't be dating. You're right, we wouldn't be. It's worse that it's not about the money. It's worse. It just means he's an asshole. And you didn't even say no. You said, "We'll talk about it when you get here." And his response was to turn around and go home. He didn't want to see you, girlie. I'm sorry. He's just not that into you. He had something better to do at home.
The second that I was turning around.
Yeah. Wow. Asking in the first place is being unfair and ridiculous. So him saying, I don't know, it's bullshit. He's definitely a brozo. We'll give him that. His time is more valuable than your time. His gas is more valuable than your gas. That's the message you need to take from this. I would not stick around for this. Cake the Rogue said, "I just stopped to get gas and it was packed with the incoming snow tomorrow." Oh yeah, this guy's probably there somewhere. I think you could probably imagine the vehicle that this guy drives to. We could probably describe it to a T. But everybody in their own parts of the world has their own version of that guy, right? So it's going to be something different for everybody. I don't like it doing a distance thing, even if it's only a few hours apart, would still be tough. I like to see you. I'd like to come home to my person. That would be really difficult. We'd be like doing FaceTime calls and watching shows together, and doing commentary throughout. That'd be fun. It'd be fun.